Let's set up my Frankenplanner for April. Hi everyone, this is Angie. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here today, I welcome you and I hope you'll stick around. If you're a returning subscriber or viewer, welcome back. I'm so happy to have you here. In today's video, it's time to set up my Frankenplanner for the month of April. So this month, I thought I would switch over from green to lavender and pink. And so I am going to be using this cover from KellOfAPlan along with this planner cover, which is also from KellOfAPlan. And then I've got my trusty Happy Planner metal discs. So I also pulled a few little bookmarks. I will put these in my planner and I'll just have them available so that I can pull them as needed. So anyway, let's go ahead and get started. We're going to move this cover out of the way for now until I'm ready for it. And we're going to go ahead and put our discs on our covers. I'm sorry for the glare. It'll only be temporary. And let's get ready to build this thing. And I'm going to start with pink because I want to have more pink than white. Okay, there we go. So now we are going to open this up and get ready to build it. I am going to move my current catch-all planner over to the right, or I'm sorry, I should say my Frankenplanner. I seem to use the term Frankenplanner and catch-all planner interchangeably, so I apologize for that. But what is in here, I will move some of it to the current Frankenplanner, and some of it will go back on my shelf planner. So I'll explain as I go along, but if you're not familiar with what the Frankenplanner system is, it's just where you take multiple planners, bits and pieces, and put them on a single set of discs to build a planner that works for you. So I like to do this every month, and we're going to get started. This is actually the outside of my KellOfAPlan dashboard planner, but I'm going to be using this for my main planner cover this month. So for starters, I do keep a work section in my planner, and for that, I'm using the happyplanner simply layout. All of my planners are in classic size. So what we'll do is we will come to our old planner. I'm just going to have this one over to the side. But what I'll do in here is I will pull out, pardon the noise, but I'll pull out my divider and put this here. And then I will bring in, or I'll move out the old month, which is going to be February. But I do want to keep my name page. And the reason this says April, that is not April 25, I don't think. That is actually April 24, because this planner starts in June and it goes for 12 months, but, or I'm sorry, it starts in July and it goes for 12 months. But when I purchased it, they had put 3 months of calendars in the beginning. So I had to leave that there because it's attached to this 2025. So anyway, what we're going to do now is from my old planner, we're going to remove February, and we are going to put it back on the original set of discs, and this will go on my shelf, and I will just store it there until I'm ready to come back and grab the next month. So we're going to put February back in here. And we are going to grab April. And we're going to put April in here because that's the new month. And I'm finished with this one, so I'm going to close it just to get it out of the way and set it aside. So I've got April in here, but I'm actually filming this video towards the end of March. So I'm going to go ahead and grab March out of my March Frankenplanner and put it in here as well. Typically, I'll only keep, maybe a month or so of work planner in here because I don't really have to refer back to, other things. Sometimes I do, depending on how busy we are, but right now things are pretty calm, so that should be okay. All right, so after work we are moving on to my personal planner, which you will catch me calling that my catch-all. I don't know why, I just do. So let's go ahead and grab the divider for what I have labeled as personal. Uh-oh, wrong place. There's that glare again. I probably need to pull like a sheet of paper or something so that glare is not bothering y'all. But for personal, we are going to keep my name page and the little perpetual calendar. So I'm going to move that over here. And then we're going to take the full month of February, and I'm going to move that out and back onto the original set of discs. So this was an 18-month planner that I picked up on sale at Joann's. I pulled out the months that did not apply, and I put those on a separate set of discs. So we're just going to flip to April so that I can replace February. But you know what? I might go ahead and pull April out of here just so I can lay it down and y'all don't have to look at that glare. So let's do that. Okay, there's April. Now February is going to go back on the original set of discs. And this will go on my shelf until next month. So we'll just set that one aside, easy peasy. And before I add April, I want to pull March from my current Frankenplanner. And normally in my catch-all, aka personal planner, I will keep the prior month in its entirety because I do like to refer back to that. So we kept March, we put February back on the disc, we kept March, and now we're adding April. And now we will move into my social media planner. So we're going to put down my social media dashboard. And these dashboards, by the way, are from KellOfAPlan. I think they're still available. And we're going to keep my name page and the year at a glance. And we will pull the planner. Notice the planner doesn't have a cover. That's because it's right here. And I'm using it for my main cover. So I'm not going to pull these little perpetual pages. I don't really need those in this planner. But what I will do is I'll go back here. I will grab April because we're going to move that into my Frankenplanner. I'm going to my old Frankenplanner and I'm pulling out February and putting it back on these discs. And it is thick. So it might take me a minute to get these back on here. And now we'll be ready to set this one aside until May. Okay, and here's April. Look how pretty this divider is. Okay, and we're going to add March because like I said, it is still March. Also in my social media planner, just like my catch-all, aka personal planner, I do like to keep the prior month in its entirety because I will refer back to that. Okay, so next up, we're going to move on to my gratitude and hand lettering planner. And I'll give y'all a quick little flip through of this when we finish getting it all set up. But if y'all have any questions about it, please leave them in the description box and I will get back to y'all. And maybe some of the other community members will be able to answer questions as well. Okay, so for gratitude and hand lettering, this is also an 18-month clearance planner. So I will keep my name page here. And I'm also keeping these little perpetual calendars and these guys here. Even though these don't apply, I can't really, you know what? I could glue these together, but I'm not going to do that. Okay, I am keeping it though because I do like to put down, actually, I did not do that for March. You know what? I could pull this out. because I kept January, February, March, because I usually like to notate, I'll look ahead for the national silly different, you know, wacky holidays and kind of put those in here. But I don't have those for April yet. So let's just keep moving on. We'll leave this here for now. This is a setup video. So what I want to do is I want to come into my shelf planner. This was another 18-month, and I'm just going to flip directly to April and pull out the April section. Set that here. And now let's put February back in here from my last Frankenplanner. And we will put this on the discs, and these are my completed spreads, of course, for February. And now we're finished with this planner. So we're going to set this one aside. We're going to put April in here, and then we'll move March over into here, because I still need to come back and plan my lettering videos, my letter with me videos for the March spreads. So in this one, I usually have a printed page that has all the holidays. And look, y'all, I didn't fill this out, but I did not pull that yet. I'll usually go on to Google and just do a search for the wacky holidays calendars. And what I'll do is I will print those out. But in order to make them fit in my planner, when I print it, I'll print it normal size. Then when I take it, I'll take it to the copier and reduce it to 84%. And once I've got them reduced, then I'll cut them to fit. And those measurements are 7 inches wide and 9 1/4 tall. And then I'll punch them and put them in here. So let's keep moving on. Next up is my reading planner. The news flash, I am not keeping up with this little section, but I don't want to take it out because I need to see it in order to remind me that I need to allow myself time to read. And I do like to jump in on some of the various book clubs. I've found a few on Facebook, and KellOfAPlan has one for her Patreons as well. So there's no changes needed here. Those are just some little trackers of what I'm reading. And if I decide to jump in on a book club, it's like when the meetings are. So that's just kind of a little tracker. Okay, the last section, or not the last, but the last functional section in here is where I do my bill tracking. And I'm using an old, outdated planner for that. Actually, it's an 18-month planner that started in 2024. So I decided to repurpose the 25 section of it. So we're just going to go in here and we're going to grab the April section. I was originally using this for social media, but then I ended up using the KellOfAPlan dashboard planner. So I didn't really have a need for this anymore. So that's why I said I'm repurposing it, because it did start out as social media last August, but it has since converted to bill tracking. All right, so we've got February back in here. This will go on the shelf. And now we will add April. Oops. I love these pink discs. Okay, and I also want to pull March because, like I said, you know, we're still in March. It's today is, I think, the 24th. So I do need, you know, that last week. Okay, and then the last section in this planner is a hobby section. And this is another KellOfAPlan divider. Love it. Okay, and update, no changes to this section either. I'm just going to move over the pages that I currently have, which is just a little crochet tracker and some blank pages. just some blank note pages. And then I've got a couple of daily sheets in here. Just in case I need to pull these. I might have a bright idea and I need to make a note about it. And then again, just blank pages, that's all. So we'll grab these. Pop these in here. And that will complete our Frankenplanner for the most part. I'll come back and take these discs off. I'll put this cover back on its original planner. And right now, what I want to do is add my new KellOfAPlan cover. I picked this one up on sale last year. So this is my first time to use it. But I love this color. Pinks and purples and all pastels are really my favorite. So let's get this on here. And let's put on the back cover. Sorry about that glare. It's just kind of a, you know, can't really be helped with the lights. All right, and now I want to add this cute little pen. Look at these cute little gemstones. This is a pen from Planners Anonymous. I just thought the colors were perfect. And in this front cover here, I will stick these little bookmarks just in case I want to pull those at some point. And now let's go ahead and have a quick little look. So again, this is the cover that I pulled off my KellOfAPlan seasonal dashboard planner that I'm using for social media. I just thought it was perfect with this purple. But we start out with a work planner, and this one is just I'll just track various things on here, and this is a Simply layout. And I used to decorate this on camera, but I haven't been doing that lately because I find that people don't really seem to be interested in the Simply layout. Sorry, I think that was out of frame. But I do keep these in here, and I just use these, you know, functionally as checklists. And then we move on to my Happy Planner vertical layout. This is what I use for my personal planner. Really, you'll hear me call this my catch-all because I will notate things on this planner that have to do sometimes with work, definitely with family. I'll put an occasional little notation in here about something for social media or lettering, just little reminders. So this catch-all, aka personal, is really my hub for everything. Okay, then we move on to my social media. And this planner is a KellOfAPlan dashboard planner. So on this one, you get a blank page, you get a double-sided divider, which I'm absolutely loving. And then you have your monthly layout, or your monthly calendar, whatever, and then your weekly pages. And on these, you get a blank currently page. So I'm really liking that. And then when we move into my gratitude, we're back to a happy planner. I'm trying to use the monthly layout for gratitude. I really have not stuck with that the last couple months. I have been decorating it, but I keep forgetting to come in here and fill out each day. So I may end up changing this to something else. I'm not sure, so I don't really want to speak on that yet because I'm a little undecided. But as of now, I'll try to continue this for gratitude, but it may turn out to be something else. And this is a horizontal planner. The weekly pages are where I will decorate for either a hand lettering challenge that I want to join or a wacky holiday. So I'll decorate for that, and then I'll letter quotes related to that. So then the next section is reading. And like I said, this is just for me to keep up with any books that I'm currently reading. If I've got a book club that I'm jumping in on, you can see I haven't really done anything here since March, but I do want to keep these pages in here just so that, you know, I don't forget about it completely. And then the last section is labeled as budget. It's really just bill tracking. So I'll just come in here and put down the due dates for my bills, and then I'll track, you know, little confirmation numbers and stuff of when they've been paid. This isn't really a budget per se. I have a digital budget, but this is just for my tracking. And then the last section is hobbies. So hobbies and extra pages, you know, just to be grabbed as needed. And then we've got our back cover, and there's another pocket back here, and I've got my little pin loop. So anyway, that is my Frankenplanner setup for the month of April. Whoops, I got something falling out here. What is this? Oh, it's just my little bookmarks. Okay. So anyway, guys, that is my Frankenplanner setup for the month of April. You can see that keeping the prior month and the current month does tend to fill it up. And keep in mind, I've only got February decorated. March is not, or I'm sorry, March is decorated, April is not. So this thing will get a little chubbier as we go through the month. So anyway, guys, that is going to be my Frankenplanner setup for the month of April. I appreciate y'all joining me and hanging out with me on my video today. If y'all have any questions about Frankenplanner setup, what it is, how it works, etc., go on and drop those comments down below, and either I will answer them or I will answer them. And it's possible that some other community members may jump in and leave a comment as well. So thanks again, everyone. I'm glad to see y'all coming back to my channel for more videos. If you haven't yet subscribed, go on and hit that subscribe button, and be sure to turn on your notification bell so you don't miss any future videos. Y'all have a great day. Welcome to April, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.